Welcome to God and Government. Today we're at another of Washington, D.C.'s most recognized buildings, the United States Supreme Court. Of course, the Supreme Court is the highest court in the federal judiciary. In that building, modeled after a Greco-Roman temple, the 9 black-robed justices wield immense power today. Indeed, they are looked to by the general public as the final word on an issue. However, I find that a little ironic that the Supreme Court was the last of the 3 branches of government to receive its own building. Indeed, it's third among the branches of government enumerated in the Articles of the Constitution. And in fact, the Federalist Papers speak of the courts as the weakest branch of government. However, it doesn't seem that way today. Our national government has experienced explosive growth, and much of our legal system has embraced the idea of judicial supremacy. Now, that means that the Supreme Court has expanded both its volume of work and the reach of its rulings. When we think of the activist role of the court in recent generations, so foreign to the founders, we usually think of its rulings on questions of enforced secularism, beginning in 1947, when the Supreme Court handed down a decision in Everson versus the Board of Education that completely redefined Jefferson's wall of separation. Then the court followed with the ruling after ruling, effectively restricting religious expression in public schools, like prayer in 1962, public Bible reading in 1963, and the posting of the 10 Commandments in 1980. Consider the fact that the same court who handed down that ruling has a form of prayer to begin its sessions.
Oh yay, oh yay, oh yay. All persons having business before the Supreme Court of the United States are admonished to give their attention, for the court is now sitting. God save the United States and this honorable court.
But wait, there's even more irony. This very building, where the court's rulings were handed down, restricting public religious expression, actually displays highly visible representations of the Bible, specifically the 10 Commandments, in various places, inside and out. Thankfully, recent courts have not only eased their hostility toward religious expression, but have actually affirmed and protected it. Yet hostility continues within the institutions because of previous court rulings. But it was not always that way with the Supreme Court. In fact, President George Washington appointed John Jay as the first Chief Justice. If anyone knew the original intent of the Constitution, John Jay did, because he was one of the authors of the Federalist Papers alongside with James Madison and Alexander Hamilton. What you may not know is that the Chief Justice, John Jay, also served as the president of the American Bible Society. In a speech to the American Bible Society at their annual meeting, Jay talked about the importance of getting the Bible into the hands of people in other regions of the world. Quote, "The Bible will also inform them that our gracious Creator has provided for us a Redeemer, in whom all the nations of the earth shall be blessed. That this Redeemer has made atonement for the sins of the whole world, and thereby reconciling the divine justice with the divine mercy, and has opened a way for our redemption and salvation." End quote. Wouldn't it be great to have that kind of Chief Justice leading our Supreme Court today? Well, let's join the group for today's session of God and Government.